Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is James Moore Jr. and I am a Toastmaster. In this episode, I'm going to show you a video of me working on a speech for effective body language. I did this video at a different club, one that's called Brandon's Toastmasters. They're in Brandon, Florida. They allowed me to be a guest speaker that evening to work on my pathway for level 2. I had to complete my level 2 so that way I could do my competition for my club for international speech contest. I did that speech, but I wasn't able to record it. So unfortunately, I won't be able to upload it to this channel. I can recreate it, however, because that's a skill that I have now. But here is the deal. This speech is about a time in my life where I was graduating from high school. And a certain situation kind of almost ruined that whole experience. I'm not going to tell you anymore. Here's the story.
This gentleman, I've had the pleasure of meeting him at one of our club contests. He absolutely fell in love with Toastmasters and he is taking it head on, taking part in all the events that we have organized and is just doing some great things within the Toastmasters. He is doing a speech from the Pathway Presentation Mastery, and he is working on finishing level 2. Way to go. 5 to 7 minute speech. James, speech title, Sis, Where's Your Car? James Moore, Sis, Where's Your Car?
Thank you. How many high school graduates do we have in here? Did you have a party after your graduation?
Yes.
I was supposed to have, but it got ruined. And I worked so hard for this party. It was going to be at my sister's house. She's my second oldest sister. Now, she's the one that's a little wild and lets me act a little wild when I was a teenager. Back in my junior year, I left my mom's house to live with my dad. He conned me into believing I would have a better life by living with him. Little did I know, he wasn't going to change. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with my father and went to school. Now, he worked second shift, which means after he dropped me off from school back home, I had the apartment to myself. Not a great way for a teenager to have his evenings, because I was wild. I had so many opportunities to do bad when I should have been doing good. But I wanted to graduate. I failed majority of my English classes from junior year and my sophomore year. So I had to make those up during the summertime. When summer came for my junior year in 1994, yeah, I'm dating myself. My dad said, "Hey, son, I'm going to move back to St. Louis. Are you going to go with me?" "No, sir, I sure am not. I don't want to graduate from a whole nother school in a whole other city in a whole other state." "No, Dad, I'm not going with you." "Well, you have to go back to your mom's." After he conned me into moving in with him, he's kicking me out. "Hey, Mom. Yeah, Dad's moving to St. Louis and I don't want to go with him. Can I come move back in with you?" "Sure, son, but you got to follow my rules." "Of course, Mom. Thank you." I moved back in with my mom and instantly I'm doing bad. It's summertime, so everybody's out of school. I want to be like everybody else and have fun, but I also got to do summer school. Well, one day my mom's like, "Listen, son, if you keep staying out late, you're done. I'm kicking you out." "Oh, you are? Okay. Well, I'll just run away." And so I did. I had neighborhood friends from the neighborhood I grew up with whose parents loved me. And they said, "Yeah, you can move in with us." So I did. Now, my friend, he's 2 years older than me, so he's already graduated. And the other friend that I lived in my neighborhood, also 2 years older than me and graduated. So they're not really caring about me still trying to go to school while I'm hanging out with them. Not to mention that it's gang activity that we're involved in. So it's not a good environment, period, for me to be in. When my senior year starts, my second day of school, I got into a fight. I got into a fight with the guy who we gave a pass to during the summertime. We had the opportunity to beat him up, but we didn't. I was the one who talked him out of it. But yet, my second day of school, he's coming off of the school property. I'm going onto the school property. We cross paths. And I was like, hey, don't I know you? He's like, nah, you don't know me, homie. Kept on walking. I was like, all right, whatever, fool. Oh, I'm a fool, Emma? He got hyped. He followed me back onto school property and decided to fight me. I had to fight. So that was the beginning of my senior school year. Not good. Not only that, I had other gang members in my school who were looking to get me. Only me, because I'm the eldest of the rest of the gang members that are in my school. I have to save face and be brave when deep down inside I'm scared, terrified daily of going to school where I'm supposed to be learning how to be a better person. At one point, I called my mom. I say, Mom, listen, I'm sorry, but my situation is not good. Can I come back home again? Sure, son. One condition. Let me guess. Follow your rules? That's right. And you have to go to physical therapy for that car accident you was in earlier this year. So that way you can get some money for this case. I'll buy you a car, but you got to pay me back. You'll buy me a car? But you got to pay me back. I heard that part, Mom. All right. Yes, let's go. So she came and got me. I moved in with my mom and I had to go to a different high school. This high school is called South High. The school I was going to prior was called North. Completely different atmospheres altogether. Normally, Bloods and Crips hate each other. But at South, they were friends. What? I didn't get it. It's all right. I worked with it. I picked up all of my classes. I did really well. I got A's and B's, a few C's, but hey, I graduated. My sister, Jeanette, she was so proud of me. She knew what I'd been through. She's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to let you throw a party at my house. For real, sis? Yes. All right. So I tell all my friends, hey, I'm going to have a party at my sister's house. Here's her address. You guys going to show up, right? Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. The day of my graduation, my sister decides to let one of her trusted friends take her car to work on it. She had nice rims on this nice Honda. She also had some Beats in there. So it was a nice car. We get the car back and then we go to my graduation. At the event hall, I go across the stage. I'm all excited. Everybody's cheering for me. We're all excited about it. And as we leave, we go to the spot where the car's supposed to be. I'm like, hey, sis, where's your car? She's like, what? She's looking around. She's like, no, we didn't park over here, did we? We're all over the place. And she's like, my car's gone. All the emotions. Everybody was angry. We were so ready to mop whoever stole the car. We had an idea who took it, but we couldn't get a hold of him. When we got back to my sister's house, there was really no mood for a party. Even though I knew how hard I worked to graduate when all the odds were stacked against me, I still felt good about my situation, just not those circumstances. Sometimes we have moments in our life that we've strived for. We finally reach it. We got there. But there's always one little thing that's going to nag you at that point where it's like either you focus on this or you focus on this, the moment that you've been waiting for. Which one will you choose? Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Moore. You got me.
Thank you.
You got me at sis. Where's your car?
Wow, right? I mean, who would want that for their graduation party? I know I didn't. What do you think about that situation? Leave me a comment. I do appreciate the comments, the likes, and subscribes from people who watch my videos. Be sure to share it too. Who knows, somebody might have a similar story and can relate to this. I will be uploading another video talking about what it takes to actually win an international championship. There's a form, and it's got a lot of details that I was not really aware of before the competition, but now I am. So I will do better. Thank you for watching. Peace.